So many buyers right now are sitting on the sidelines waiting for rates to drop, and honestly, that might end up costing them way more money. Trying to perfectly time interest rates is one of the biggest mistakes buyers make because while everyone's focused on the rate, they're missing what's happening to the prices, the competition, and the negotiating power. Here's the truth few people talk about. You can refinance a rate later. You know what you can't do? Refinance the price you just paid for that house. And in today's market, buyers who are acting strategically are actually getting opportunities that completely disappear once the rates fall. Here we go, the biggest mistake. And the mistake is simple. Buyers are treating the market like a light switch. They think, rates are high, so I should wait. Then magically rates drop and suddenly they'll buy. But that's not how the market works. When rates fall, affordability improves for everybody at the same time. And that means more buyers are going to jump right back in. The competition is going to increase. Sellers are going to gain their leverage, and prices often start rising faster. So ironically, waiting for that lower rate can actually lead to a higher monthly payment because you paid way more than the house. My rate's around 7%. It's not ideal, but because the competition's lighter, I negotiated this. 20K off the purchase price, seller paid closing costs, even a temporary rate buy down for a year. I waited for rates to drop into the fives. I was really smart, except now there's multiple offers again, and the same house that sat for 45 days suddenly has 5 buyers chasing it. So I had to pay full price, waiving concessions, and bidding over asking price. And guess what? I still ended up paying with the payment closer to the sunlit sky. Anyway, that's the part people miss. The lower rate helped, but higher price erased that advantage. And here's where the math gets interesting. A lot of buyers obsess over that rate, but purchase price matters just as much. For example, a $500,000 house at a 5.5% rate can actually cost more per month than a $450,000 house at 6.7 rate. Why? Because you finance way less money. And on top of that, today's buyers are sometimes getting repair credits, closing cost help, rate buy downs, appliance packages, all kinds of concessions sellers weren't given during that frenzy. Those opportunities shrink fast once competition returns. And this is the part buyers forget entirely. Rates can change later. If rates improve in the future, you might be able to refinance. I personally closed on my house in the sixes and then waited out the interest rate glory days and hooked up under 4%. But the price that you overpaid during a bidding war, that's going to stick forever. Nobody refinances regret. So the smarter strategy for a lot of buyers right now is buy when the competition's lower, then refinance later. And if rates improve, honestly, this is what almost everyone is missing out now. People are waiting for that perfect market, but perfect markets don't exist. There's always a trade-off. Low rates usually mean higher competition. High rates usually create better negotiating opportunities. The buyers who win long-term are usually the ones who stay strategic instead of emotional. So I'm curious, are you waiting for right now? Are you actively looking to buy? Drop your situation in the comments. And if you want to help figuring out whether buying now makes more sense for your situation specifically, reach out anytime. Because the best time to buy isn't when headlines feel it's comfortable. It's when the numbers make sense for you. Call Chris Capp with Luker & Co. See ya.